But another good phrase, in the same way as catch up, is to fill someone in. So to fill in means to maybe complete a form. So this is Naoko's memory. There are many spaces here. So her mother tells her, he got married, he had a child. So fill in is a very good phrase to use. So I would say my mother fills me in on the hometown, the hometown's events, etc. My mother fills me in on what's happening. Yeah, please fill me in. What's happening? What's going on? Yeah, but this phrase is also correct, of course. All I know is through my mother, who tells me about Ka. My mother fills me in on hometown events, hometown gossip, etc. Okay. Okay, maybe someone can correct this sentence for me. My older brother is not communicate very much. We have an is and then a verb communicates.
Doesn't communicate.
You could say my older brother doesn't communicate very much, but this means he doesn't speak. Is that the problem? So if you have, I think your older brother and you, not much talking, but this described his personality really. He's very quiet, maybe closed. Yeah. How can we describe the relationship between Hiroko and her brother maybe? I think you could change the nuance completely just by saying we don't communicate very much. We don't keep in touch, to recycle what we already covered. And this means not his personality, but just the situation. We don't keep in touch. We don't communicate very much, etc. Yes. Excellent, alright. Is that okay? Any questions so far? We don't keep in touch very much. Great, okay. I think Yuri's family, they have their children, so they can see us on long vacations only. This is grammatically correct sentence, I think. They have their children, so they can see us on long vacations only. Usually we don't need to say they are. You can just say they have children. I know it is their children, not someone else's. They have children, so they can see us on long vacations only. Wow, why? What is the connection between children and long vacations? Why long vacations only?
Because they are very busy.
Busy doing what?
School.
Yeah, so we can link this directly in. You could say something like, how about this? Their children, or kids, have school commitments. So, they can see us only on long vacation. A commitment is something you cannot change. You must work around this. It is a fixed schedule. So children have school commitments. You can have work commitments, family commitments. I must go home to cook dinner for my husband. It's family commitments or something. Yeah, but this would describe the cause and effect directly. It would link them directly. Excellent. Okay. Is that okay? Wow, quite a few points today. How about this? I met her 5 or 6 years ago. This is correct also, but it is more natural to use a different grammatical form. Like maybe Genzai Kanryo-kei.
I haven't met it.
Sorry. Come on, team, let's go together.
I haven't met her for 6 or 5 years.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I think that sounds much more natural. I haven't met her, I haven't seen her for 5 or 6 years. Yeah. Just I met her is not natural. You want to describe not the meeting, but the time after the meeting. So I haven't met her 4, 5 or 6 years, finish. Because this is the most natural way to describe this. I haven't eaten takoyaki for many months or something. Okay. Excellent. Shinosuke's family, I think. We gather my grandmother's house and can enjoy eating sukiyaki, I think it was. Gather is a commonly used word. Atsumaru, yes. In English, atsumaru is quite hard to describe. But gather is grammatically correct, but I rarely use this term. Most native speakers rarely say this word for atsumaru, gather. How would you describe this?
We got together. We got.
Yeah, I would say this using present tense. I would say we get together. Yeah. This is the most natural way, I think, to describe atsumaru in English. We get together at my grandmother's house. Yeah. And you don't need to. We can enjoy eating. Of course, you enjoy eating. Not the ability to enjoy eating. Usually I don't enjoy this, but today it's enjoyable. Yeah, and enjoy eating, etc. Yeah. And I think that's quite good. Okay, now for a difficult sentence. We made an effort to equal the score. The Super Bowling Championship. Sorry, he made an effort to equal the score. You mentioned the word handicap. This is good. How can we describe if a few people are playing, but some are not very good, so we give them a boost or a bonus or a handicap for the good players? How can we describe this process? Average, yeah, I guess it could be connected to this. I mean, there is this word equalize, means to make equal, but I think it's not so good for this situation. Yeah, I think here's how I would describe it. He tried to make the game, and then a simple word, fair. So I'm not very good at bowling, he's very good, so I have an advantage. And now the game is fair. Or you could use the word even to describe this, yeah. He tried to make the game fair and even, so we could all have a good time. Okay. Shinosuke's uncle, he always be smile. Well, that's a bit strange, but he always...
make.
Well, of course we can't say be smile, but...
Not be.
So no be, he always smile.
Or smile.
We could say he always smiles, yeah. He always smiles. But how can we describe this kind of person? He always smiles equals... I use some word